Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Breaker 2 Extra, and today we are going to try out the Kampfer. And the nice thing about the Kampfer in this is that it has everything. It has everything it's supposed to have, and you can use it all at once, which is a rarity in Gundam games. My equipped melee weapon is the chain mines. My ranged weapon are the double shotguns. Straight Kampfer build. My equipped option parts are its beam sabers, its Sturmfausts, and the giant bazookas on its back. So we're going to give it a shot. It's not bad. I'm just not quite sure it's up to the missions I'm about to send it on, but we'll find out. The only problem I have with it, the only thing I don't much like about it, is the fact that... Okay, multi-defense mission, that's probably decent. But the only thing I don't particularly like about it is that the chain mine cannot latch onto something and explode. It just works as a standard whip weapon as far as I can tell. If there's a way to make it happen, I don't know what it is. So, but it's the Kampfer. It's going to Kampf, and it's, you know, it looks good, and like I said, you can at least use everything, even if you watch your thrusters clip right through your legs for this animation. Yeah, it's one of these. Okay, so yeah, got chain mines, and I'm using the whip EX move and the double rifle EX move, which, here's the rifle one. It's basically 2 spectral shots in a row, more or less. Probably slightly lower damage, but... And here's how the shotguns look. Just like real shotguns, you can hit anything from a distance, but you're not going to do a lot of damage. You really need to be up on it. The Sturmfausts, unlike the generic Sturmfausts you can equip that you can buy at the store, it only holds 2 charges at a time. 1 for each leg, of course. So you kind of have to be very careful in when and how you use them, or else they will be discharged, which not always the bad news, but takes some getting used to. How many of these guys can I get? Looks like both of them. But the real prize of this is the giant bazooka, because the area of effect, as you can see, is, well, smashing. Okay, well, I'd like my arm back. Of course, since it's a straight Kampfer build, I am using no shield, so, you know me, I don't block as much as I ought to anyway, so. Okay. You can get about 4 shots out of the giant bazookas in series before you have to reload. Not bad. Done better, done worse. Okay, shoot, shoot. Okay. Yeah, the shotguns aren't terribly strong. They do okay. But, and unlike the Strike Freedom Gundam and all those, as far as I can tell, they do not have a charge attack, which makes sense because, you know, you can kind of see an energy weapon not, you know, an energy weapon having some kind of charge attack. But if you hold down the trigger on a shotgun, it's not going to fire some kind of super shot for you. It's just not. Now, firing solid shot instead of buckshot for the charge attack, that would have been a neat touch. But okay, before this runs out, even if I don't hit anything, let's do the 3 stabs. That's one of the 2 basic EX bursts. Okay, let's go up there and get that. That's really not doing enough damage, so giant bazooka time. Man. Let's... Okay, now. The thing I don't like about the double rifles EX is that it does not redirect itself when your first shot kills the target, as you can see. It just fires there into nothing. Okay, let me heal my teammates. Now. You'll notice that since I'm only firing half as many shots, I can get twice as many rounds out when when I've only got one arm. Okay. Let's use the whip one on this. But yeah, the whip EX action stuns, but HD Zaku body, haven't needed that forever. Now, there's the last one of those. Stern fast for you. Okay, we're done with that. Well, that wasn't a very good shot. Oh well. Has fairly good boost. It does have hover jets as it did in the original series. Okay. Are they up there? Yes, they are. And now they're dead. That was underpowered. Okay, bazooka shells instead. They're pretty powerful when they connect. But yeah, let me switch to the Kampfer's beam sabers, because I'd like a little bit more direct damage here. I'm not doing too well on this defense mission. Like I said, wasn't really expecting the world out of this, because Kampfer is just, you know, at least at these levels, I'd like to try again with a master grade, but, you know, it's kind of designed, it was always kind of designed for, like, you know, fast attacks as opposed to, like, you know, Major League beam spam. That's just how it is. So when it was designed, Major League beam spam pretty much didn't exist. So Zaku Mine Layer backpack, not an awful thing to have. And there's the beam sabers, which work pretty well. You know, if you wanted a better performance out of a Kampfer, you could level it up beyond level 6. It's just what I had the parts on hand for, so that's what I did. We've got named people, so let's go deal with this Johnny Raiden Zaku. And the Charge Zaku that just jumped in between us. So, okay, you're stunned, so this is a great opportunity to unload everything I've got on both of you. Not bad. Sturmfaust still down, so sabers. Stun you both again. Let's Gaius. Don't interrupt me when I'm stabbing at you. Okay, that's those two down. Going to get the other Zaku R2. There, you're stunned. Thank you for knocking him right out of the range of my bazookas. This is one of those games, kind of like Monster Hunter, where you will get previews of bad habits that people have that can come up, especially in multiplayer if you play the single player. You know, you can knock your sidekicks around to a really distressing amount in Monster Hunter. And your sidekicks can knock stuff out of your way, or you can knock your sidekicks over with twin rads and other vehicles in this. Got it. Okay, no charge action for that. No charge action for that. Are we at all surprised? Okay. That's neat, actually. That rising attack is the Kampfer's charge hold attack if you hold circle when you're using its option part beam sabers instead of just tapping. So neat. Let's get as many of these guys as we can. Bazooka time. Okay. Well, at least you didn't quite get them all the way out of my range that time. That was good. But this is one of the mobile suits that is really great for if you're into the rapid weapon swapping thing. Because, yeah, you can unload, you know, shotgun shells, bazookas, Sturmfausts, and then follow up with beam sabers. Or chain whip, or, you know, whatever else you have handy. Okay, bazooka's not quite ready yet, so I'll be amazed if I see aces for this, as badly as I'm doing. Zaku S-type body. But I saved the Kampfer for this because the next option is a... tomorrow I'm doing the Zeta Gundam White Unicorn type, which is basically a... Since that is not specifically in the game, it's a Zeta Gundam with as close to the correct custom paint job as I can actually get. And... Sturmfaust 2, and Sabers. Gotcha. Next victim. Slash, slash, slash. That's one. Next. Excuse me, I need to talk to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Sabers up. And stun you so you can't get... Oops, that was not needed. Oh well. Sturmfausts. Bazookas. Oh, more of those. There's the one guy who in Japanese seems to say something along the lines of kite. And it sounds very like something far less complimentary in English. Okay, that's that. Sturmfaust, bazookas, let's kill this Dom. 1, 2, 3. Next. Unfortunately, even though it's got bazookas on its back, you don't seem to be able to equip the Bazooka EX move when using this, so which is really actually a shame, because the Bazooka EX move with what we've got here would be pretty formidable. Oh, the ace is detected, so that's unexpected. Detected but unexpected. And it is a goof. Okay, well, I want my arm, or my backpack rather. Okay, now. It was actually so close I was firing right past it. But as soon as that's done, we'll go after the goof. Where are you, goof? There are you, goof. Okay. Let's stun you. Stun you again. Bazookas. This thing has a really obnoxious level of guard to break. Let's stab, stab, and stab. I probably should have waited for the max level, but stun you again. And now you're pretty much mine. And that is a more effective use of the Kampfer right there. Thank you. I don't know if the stage goes on or not, but I'm going to be ready if it does. Nope, mission complete. Okay, so that is the Kampfer. I'm pretty sure a better player could do more with it than I have, or a higher level one would probably do better, but yeah, it's good. Again, it takes practice to use, and you have to be really good on the weapon switching to get everything going in a good way, but I would have gotten a Goof head, a Johnny Raiden Zaku head, regular Zaku torso, Char Zaku torso, Goof torso, Zaku Kai arms, Char Zaku backpack, and Zaku Mine Layer backpack, but I have all those. So instead I got a whole bunch of plastics and carbons and things. Also, Psycho Frame Base H, Bazooka Base H1, Saber, Axe, and Twin Blade Bases H1. And if you had not finished this stage before like I had, you would have gotten the Break EX charge module. So, it's not bad. But at any rate, we will be back tomorrow with the White Unicorn, so stay tuned.